Live and again with YouTube, and we are sunrising, burning, doing our sunrise and burning for the Christ must, the more of Christ consciousness after we're coming up and the rising from the 3 days of darkness after the solstice, doing our soul work. Where you at? Where you at, GK? Oh, you gonna come in surprise?
I'm a new
So
bear.
this is we also time. So this is our bedtime. Bedtime for us, but it's everybody else like wake up time. And for those who don't know, what we do, as we've been doing for the past 2 years, is burning the holidays. Like you still got to kind of get it out your system. Because as I say this and I do what I got to do for me and to help get us out the matrix and the loop. But you still have to burn off a little bit more. Because I'll be lying if I didn't say I still have things that I like about the holiday, the pieces that I like the lights, the pretty lights, as I call them. And there's certain little things that I do still like, but I don't harp on it. And I'm very gun ho about let's chuck it up. And I love the fact that particularly this year, I can really have the ego death experience, that I can really partake and participate in my soul's unfolding journey, what I'm really here for, and not be consumed by the distractions, and not fool myself into thinking I could do both, because I was there too. I was there too when I was and whatnot, and thinking I could do both. And I had a spiritual mentor telling me, you straddling the fence. You straddling the fence and you gonna get hurt. And the more you become aware and still try to straddle the fence, yes, you will get hurt in some way, shape, or another. There comes a point where we got to spiritually mature and match the frequencies, match the vibrations so that we can find the right channels attuned to the higher frequencies. And the only way to do that, the only way to break out is to go within. And as I say that, I see a jet going across the sky. We got a jet across the sky. We got a jet. We got a bolt. Bolt out of here. Usain Bolt type of bolt. Out of here, out of the matrix. And so this year with the burning, I'm gonna let my daughter here tell us, show us what she's burning while we do that part of it, and then I go in and share a little bit more about what we jetting out of and just kind of what I noticed about this particular year with Third Eye Atlas passing through our solar system atmosphere. Solar winds are blazing, the earth is quaking, floods are flooding, a lot of issues going down. And if people don't recognize it by now, like these are some serious times. These are not play, even though everybody still want to play. It's time to be serious out here in these spiritual streets and take this opportunity to tap into your soul. Ooh, respiriting ain't never been so sweet when you get to play peekaboo with Mama Universe. So you see hairs coming out of the fire?
Yeah.
So we got our little fire going here. We're gonna burn it up and put everything in the fire. Seeing if we could get that camera to turn around. I could probably, yeah, I could swivel it. So I'm gonna turn it and swivel it.
I can
So
just
y'all
pick
bear
the
with, huh?
I can just pick the papers up.
Yeah, we can do that, but I'm talking about when we put it in the fire. So I could put this camera on it, but that one we gonna work it out. So let's go with what we burning. So pick them all up so you can show them at one time. It's burning time. Like my knees is burning. Burning. Fire. It's the desire. All right, so what you got? So usually they draw. I'm missing my other two little ones. But she gonna hold it down, right?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna burn them down for my siblings.
And why are we burning? Do we hate the holidays?
Oh no,
No, we don't hate nothing. Why are we burning?
because we don't celebrate it and we are letting go of it.
Exactly, because it no longer serves us, right?
Yeah.
So, and in our true connection, we don't need these distractions. Ashe?
Actually.
So let's show you that. What's that one? What we got there?
This is the Thanksgiving.
Okay, so let me hold it up. Or you want to hold it up?
I'm gonna hold it.
Okay, here you go.
Thanksgiving.
So this is Thanksgiving. You can bring it closer if you want. You gotta show both.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay,
And
how do we hold
then-
it for you? What's the next one?
Easter.
Welcome to our burning. So for those who can't be here with us. That's Easter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's our little colorful Easter one.
I
She looked
only
like
give them
she
two
looked like she got the
colors.
colors of AKA. Yeah, you don't. That's a sorority. You don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't. I mean.
She's like, okay, AKA
And this is Halloween.
Halloween. All
With
right.
Orange and purple.
Mm-hmm. That's Halloween.
And this is
Mm-hmm. Or what do you call it?
crisis.
The crisis that distracts us from our Christ more consciousness. So,
I can't wait to
you ready to burn it? So we gonna burn it now. So welcome to the ceremony of the burning. So in case you haven't gotten a chance to, or it's just something that's new to you and you're like, that's different. This is how, by the way, this is how you can engage your children in something. Because a lot of times when I speak to people, it's like, yeah, but what do I do about the children? Believe me, I get it. I was fighting hard for Christmas. What do we do about the children? It's our responsibility to teach them and to redirect them into what is really important and what this about. And I know for some people that's going to be hard because you don't even redirect them into the true. I'm talking to even church people. You don't even redirect them into the true nativity scene. Everybody's really distracted about the commercialism, the consumerism of this holiday, holy day. So even what it's so-called meant to be about Jesus' birthday, even that is lost to people. When you ask children, they not telling you, oh, yeah, because we like Jesus' birthday. They're gonna be like, no, we like the gifts. We want our gifts. We want the candy. We want the food. Like, so it's even what you've meant it to be is lost. So we got to redirect them into what it's really about. For the re-spiriting of the soul, it's a moment for you to tap in to the Medu Netter, the divine nature, and activate your light codes, activate yourselves, your very vibratory system, all of that. So peace, love, and light, grand rising. We doing the sunrise and burning right now because we're still on the day of the sun rising, or the Christ Mass consciousness, because we're pushing time. So this is really bedtime. That's why my eyes looking like this too. It's really bedtime. Buzu, buzu, yasir. So welcome into the burning. In case you don't know what this look like, or you don't know what to do, this is something that you could do. You get a little fire pit like that. Get a little fire pit. Get the children involved. Let them draw the holidays that they're learning to detach from, whichever ones they want to draw, all of them if they want to, and then we throw them in the fire, recognizing that we are breaking free. We are letting go of the attachments to these distractions in the way that they are. Ashe? So you ready to throw them in the fire?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to throw them in the fire now. Let me turn it around. All right, so this one.
You're going to turn that one around.
Yeah, I'm going to hold this on the fire. I know I got my garbage can in the background. Hold it on the fire. So, let's see, where the turnaround at? Okay, turn around. There we go. All right, you ready? I'm going to hold both.
You're going to hold both of them?
Yeah, we got both involved and engaged.
That's weird.
All right, hands up. Let's go. Boozoo, boozoo. Welcome to the fire burning.
She's going to the fire.
If your kids are up, let them look. Let them see. That one is what? Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
That's a Thanksgiving picture.
So
So we burning Thanksgiving in the fire.
Oh, she's not.
Did you make it? Yep, there it go.
Yes.
Fire. Ugh. What's the next one? What's the next one we
Next
burning?
one
And this is not
is
to offend others who are celebrating. This is not to condemn others. This is just our expression in our true authenticity. Authenticating the vibratory field and not playing around with the shenanigans no more. This is our breakout and our breakaway. So not putting this on nobody and not condemning anybody. Do what you do. But this is a shed light, share light for those who are looking at what to do next
I kind
and
of
what
named
can you
some.
do. What's the next one? Go ahead.
Daisy.
Which one is that? Easter's
Um,
going in. Easter is going in.
I named her Daisy.
There she goes. Fire. All right, there goes the Easter pagan holiday. What other holiday you got next? Welcome to the fire burning, the sun rising, celebrating the sun rising, where we rise in our Christ consciousness more Christ.
Tricks or give treats.
Go ahead. Which one is that? That's Halloween. Okay. Burning up Halloween. Fire.
Oh, that's the God.
Yasser say, man, I love you. Say, we love you too, Yasser.
We love you too, Yasser. Mr. Yasser or Mrs.
Mr. Yas. She said, Mr. Yasif. Which one is that? Show me that one. Show me that one.
This is the.
That's the Christmas.
Oh, she flew.
She flew. Christmas don't want to go in. We getting ready, you Chris. Hold her up. Hold her up. Take a good look. Take a good look at my face.
This is the first one I made. Oh no!
Put Christmas in there. Put Christmas in there.
Don't you want my
Fire. Yeah, we want your presence. Your presence is being in the presence. Ashe.
Yay!
So out with the presence and in with being in the presence of the now. All right. So how do you feel burning that up now?
Feels fun.
Feels fun?
Yeah. But I feel bad because they were just born today and then they're just being dead today.
Yeah. Well, we pushing time. So when she says today, it means yesterday for everybody else. But it's our today. We're still in our today for pushing time. Okay. Higher. I'm going to turn the camera back around. Peace, welcome, love, and light. Let me put it back up on the hook. There we go. And this one. This is what happened when you work in two cameras. How you turn this one around?
I think.
There we go.
You press the camera.
Yes, yes. My deceased grandmother told me about these holidays. Yep. And said they were celebrated and called pagan. Yep, these the pagan holidays or the holy days. And as I was speaking to someone about it when we had our what did we have, our cosmic event over the weekend, that these are distractions. And they are distracting you from your soul activation, from your soul's ascension. How we gonna get the light codes that we need to get? We just came through. A lot of people don't know, but Sagittarius is, when we're in that month, it's not just a sign. These are helping us to evolve in our soul. If you know how to travel through the stars, how to travel through time. A lot of us that are experiencing the fourth dimension are time traveling. So if you know how to travel through time within the dimensions of the mind, these 9 planets activate each one of your 9 energy centers. And there's more. You got more energy centers, but I'm talking about the core. And I'm saying 9 because I'm including the soul star and the earth star. So these are every part of our connection. We are connected to the cosmos, into the earth, from the celestial bodies and into the earth. We are all part of this, and we're becoming more inclined, more infused with this one mind consciousness. And how you're going to do that if you don't actualize, if we don't self-actualize, which is the highest aspect of the heart chakra. And we just closed out our heart chakra season. We just entered with the winter season. We just entered into the throat chakra season. That's why some of you are noticing the winds are picking up. Throat chakra season came in and said, hello. You might be noticing more clear skies, more blues, more hues of blues in your scenery. If you are, then you are in some type of alignment. with the assignment, and it's speaking to you. The synchronicities are speaking to you. The winds are picking up because there's wisdom in the wind. And the throat chakra is about the atmospheric body, information that travels through the atmosphere, through the winds in time, that sounds the chimes, all of that. The solar winds carry information. So when we're getting those solar flares and those solar winds come to us, it's not coming to harm us, it's coming to bring information and amplify and activate not just the earth, but us in the earth, activating us down to a molecular level. Your cells are being upgraded. That's why some of you are even eating differently. Some of you may not have an appetite. You may be sleeping differently, eating differently, because the body is calibrating these frequencies. This is not a game. Ain't shit the same. But you could stay the same if you want to, but the earth is rolling over. She's saying, ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. And you can hide if you want to, but you're going to collapse with that old earth. No doom and gloom, but let's just say the realities are splitting. All right? Let me see. Trying to look around like, I don't see this. What does it say? I can go get my glasses. I'm trying to see what somebody's saying. Peace, love, and light. If you're in here, I'm trying to see what you're saying. It says your child looking around like, I don't see this. Something. I can't see that last word. I need my glasses. Yes, Yasif, you know what time it is. We getting upgraded. And as I was saying that, if you don't know me by now, I was just gonna say, if you don't know by now, if you don't know yourself by now, that's what I feel like the energies are saying. If you don't know me by now, you will never, never, never know me. You're gonna let this pivotal time pass you by. We are never gonna see Third Eye Atlas again in our lifetime. Again. This is a once in a lifetime of lifetimes opportunity to have it help us reconstruct, right? Oh, they saying that you looking around, GK, like, I don't see this shit. I don't see this ish. What you see, GK?
What?
I'm just asking, what do you see? You can feel free to speak on what you see. Because y'all be thinking I be telling, no, I mean, what you see about these energies. Because listen, it may look like I'm just telling her some stuff, but she got some stuff on her own. There's things that she tells me. These children come more compatible. They're more compatible with the fifth dimension than we are. So if you really let them be tuned in, they'll tell you some things of their own. Ain't that right, GK? You got any words you want to say?
I remember when I said you can't kill a demon with another demon.
You can't what? Say it for the people. Say it for the people in the back.
You can't kill a demon with another demon. I remember when I said that.
You can't kill a demon with another demon. And what you mean by demon? What's a demon for you? What you talking about?
The demons.
Mm-hmm. What are demons for us?
Oh, distractions.
Distractions. And what parts of you are the demons in you? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember.
When a demon shows up in me, what's that for me? Is that my healed self or my unhealed self?
Your unhealed self.
What age did you remember?
What age?
I don't know. I think I was 5.
Yep, 5 or 6.
About 5 or 6 years old when she said, telling her own parents, a demon can't kill another demon.
Yeah, that's what she told me.
Because she's saying, yep, that's what she told her daddy. You can't kill another demon with your demon. That means you can't kill it by being evil. You can't fight evil with evil. That multiplies it. That's like saying a negative times a negative equals a positive. That means you're going to get a positive result of some more of that shit. So let me, I got to put some, hold on, let me plug this up now. It's going, right? Plug it up. Plug it in, plug it in.
It was on 99%.
You
So
gotta
it's pretty
plug it back
charged.
out and plug it.
And plug it back in. I'm losing. Okay. Let me just go with what I got. Because this one is, oh, it wasn't plugged in properly. You want to hold this for me? Hold it on you and say hi.
Hi.
Say hi live.
Hi, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't they make a chakra for the new?
Is it actually in?
Mm-hmm. Why did they make a chakra for the what?
The new
Where's the newt? Where's the newt?
up there.
You pointing up? Up there. The sky? The newt? Yeah, the newt is what we call Mama Universe, or where some may even say that's the galactic center. My children are comedically inclined, so we talk about from the newt to the
Earth star.
to the netter. But why they don't have a chakra for the newt? Where our chakra that connects us to the newt is our soul star. Remember our soul star above us? Above the crown is your soul star? Yes?
Huh? Yeah.
Your soul star, that's what connects you to the newt. Outside of your body.
Oh.
Your crown is your gateway that is in your body. Just outside of your body, you have your soul star. That takes you into infinity and beyond.
There's actually 8 chakras.
So there's actually about 114 chakras, if I'm about right. There's a lot all over our body, but we have 7 main chakras in our body, and we have 9 if you include the soul star above and the earth star below. So we're always connected to the new, right? And that's what I was saying, as if you don't know by now, that Sagittarius, when we go through Sagittarius, which is our 9th month, for those of you who don't have the calendar, you may want to get that 5D calendar. Specifically this year, if you are coming off of the Gregorian calendar and you don't know how, or you want to find the true timeline, this is a timeline. This calendar sets you back on a true timeline according to the cosmos. The first month is Aries during the spring equinox or equinox. That is the first month. If you look at astrology, if you look at the stars, they're going to tell you the astrological first month is Aries. It's not just for astrology. It's actually the truth. But they got us thinking this is for fun and games. And no, it's the truth month. And so when you count from there, our 9th month is Sagittarius. That means the year is not over in December. And then the new year is not right there either, because it's all the way in spring. We got 3 more months before this year, the true timeline year, is complete. Right? And all of that is here. If you open this 5D calendar up, the first month you're going to get is bam, Aries. As soon as you open it up, you're going to open up to Aries, called Asar, because I'm Kemetically inclined, so I go by the Kemetic names or the origins rather than using the Greek names, but it's real easy to follow. And this is the 2nd one, so we're going on the 3rd one. And this particular year is really important of understanding that Sagittarius is that 9th month. What's the other planet? Lilith, Black Moon Lilith solidified that this year. She spends 9 months in a sign, and she just spent 9 months in Scorpio from March to Sagittarius. When is the spring equinox? In March. The first month begins there in March, and then all the way through Sagittarius. So she just shifted into Sagittarius, coming out of her 9-month cycle in Scorpio. So even in that, and Scorpio is about death to rebirth. So she's bringing up the shadows. For those of you who've been feeling it, she's been bringing up the shadows from in Scorpio. Death to rebirth, transformation, going real deep. So if you've been feeling some things, hey, thank Black Moon Lilith. She's doing it to help liberate you, to help bring you into the truth. And this is part of that truth. So now more than ever, this is a year where we should really be inclined to having some kind of burning or releasing and letting go, or just doing something different. It don't got to be burning. This is just the way I found a way to incorporate the children with it. giving us something to do together as an activity. For some people, it may be, and this is how you can tell if you naturally just flowed into doing something definitely different. For some people, it may be that every year around this time, you do this particular thing, whether it's go to a party, go to spend time with family, go have dinner. Like every year you do this thing. But maybe lately it's been feeling like, meh, like, why am I doing this? And I'm speaking to those who are really being pulled out of this, suctioned out of the matrix. It's going to feel inauthentic. There's something about it that is not feeling the same, and you may think that something is wrong with you. You may think like, what is, and it's not what's wrong with you, it's what's right with you. You're being upgraded, and something in you no longer resonates with that, with those lies, with those narratives, with those stories that are intercepting and distracting you from what you are supposed to be working on. So you're being called into your higher place and space. All right. So let me see, I'm putting on, I see some of you have gotten in. Let me see what you're saying. As we're being called up, smoking marijuana and stop teaching your child stop smoking marijuana and teaching your child bullshit. If you offended, you could always, find somewhere to be. You don't got to be here. You could keep scrolling. Those are people who are offended because you want to keep your holy days. Keep your holy days. Nobody's telling you otherwise. Enjoy your holy days. There's no attack that you can give on me that's going to make me stop my ascension. Clearly, you're not on yours. Maybe you should smoke some marijuana. People are funny. People are funny. Supercalifragilistic espialidocious, whatever that is. Oh, that's okay. I know that. I know that word. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. That's what all of this energy is feeling like. That's what we feeling like on 10. Right? For those, these are the frequencies. Some people can't, you're not on these frequencies. If you feel like this is crazy, good. I like when people think I'm crazy because it shows me where you are and where you're not, which makes neither here nor there for me, especially if I don't personally know you. So it is a-okay. Peace, love, and light. Hello to you too, Sammy Sam. What is Black Moon Lilith to us? Black Moon Lilith is, it's not a planet. It's more like a particular, I don't want to call it a coordinate. I can't find a word right now, but like a coordinate in the sky. But what she is to us is she helps us with liberation. Black Moon Lilith comes and they vilify her, but just like they vilify a lot of divine feminines, but she brings the shadows to the surface. She brings what it is that we need to break. And that's what Black Moon Lilith is representing to us. But for the purpose of freedom, for the purpose of liberation, for you to be in your true divine self and unapologetically you, for you to embrace that. But a lot of times we got to be broken open first. Like we got to get our feelings hurt about some things. And Black Moon Lilith highlights those shadows. She brings those shadows to you. So there are things that probably have come up for you in the past 9 months. I mean, for everybody, it just depends on who chooses to take a look at it, or versus a person who chooses to be a victim, who chooses to be woe is me and oh why is it, rather than saying, you know what, when people are on their journey, they know why things are happening. When people are on their journey and they study the stars, they have clarity, even more clarity, or will gain clarity about why things are happening, because the stars guide you. There's no way around that. If you tap in and you tune in to tune up, the frequencies that you attune to in your atonement and at one-ment will guide you. That's why it tells you you're not going to see that New Jerusalem unless you look. Your own good book tells you that in Revelations. You have to go through the 12 gates on high to see the New Jerusalem, to see the new habitation of peace. which is what Jerusalem represents. You have to look through the 12 gates on high. The 12 gates, that's their 12 houses. This is what our ancient ancestors were guiding us through and to, the cosmos in time. The cosmos out there are the cosmos in here. So this is that pivotal moment where when you get the distractions out the way, I say all that to say this, when you get those distractions out of the way, and believe me, those holidays are cattle herding. How do I say the word? Let me make sure I say it right. Cattle herding distractions. Every month, from month to month, if this is how I see it now, everybody looks like cattle being herded every month from one thing to the next. From one thing to the next. And in December, you got two, because you got Christmas, then you got New Year's. Next week, everybody going to be loading up again, buying their New Year's stuff and getting their drinks and whatever it is. It's consumerism at its all-time high in these 2 weeks. And it is such a distraction, and it has people in their greeds, in their needs, in their greeds, in their need for greed, which is a distorted root chakra. Can you imagine spiritual people doing their work? And this is something I really got to say. The spiritual people be doing their work, and then when they get to these holidays, they get jerked. Because imagine you clear out some energy centers. Imagine you clearing out your root chakra, and then here you go. The root chakra is about physical things. Very, very, very physical, material things. You clear out your root chakra, and then here goes the holiday. Here goes Christmas. Here goes new. And then now you in this need for greed and give me this and gotta have that for whatever reason in the name of nostalgia or traditions or just trying to hold on to some things. That messes you up. That jerks you back and forth. That's not consistent. So when spiritual people, and I'm seeing so much of that this year, so much of that this year, I'm looking at it and it's like I'm even extra sensitive to it. It's like if I'm even scrolling and I see something with spiritual people that are like, Merry Christmas, and I got a Christmas to this, and I'm like, and now I'm keen on it. I'm even sharper, so I really see it, and it's showing me, it's the measurement, and it's really showing me who is really, not that it's for me to judge, but it helps to highlight the truth and who is around you and what people are really like for. Just by seeing, I can see the contradictories. You know, that's what it looks. It's like, okay, I can see, I discern. There you go. It sharpens my discernment, and then I know that this person is not too serious about a or evolution, you know, of, and I mean soul evolution. They're not really on point. They're not there like I might have thought they were. That's what I'm kind of getting. There's some people that spiritually they were given good information, and then now I'm looking and I'm seeing them make space for Christmas, and it's like, no, we can't sow seeds of inauthenticity in the vibratory field and work on heart expansion at the same time. That's oxymoronic. Because the heart's expansion, the higher heart, is about authenticity. So you can't be in a space. I'm not telling people what they can and what they should or shouldn't do, can't do, but I'm speaking of the principle. You can't be in that space and still call on the holiday in that way. Like it's not making sense. So that is a hypocrisy. Because there's something not being done. It's like, are we working on ascension or not? Are we talking about Third Eye Atlas? You know, are we talking about the planetary, whatever it is? Are we on that? Are you about that? Or are you just about information? You just about giving information, but not self-actualizing it, which is the shadows of the Aquarian age. The shadows of the Aquarian age is just soaking up information. That's the thing about this woke, so-called woke people, conscious people. and not tearing them down, but you really got to know the difference in truth. If you're not self-actualizing that information and putting it into practice, if you learn the truth about Kemetic principles and you know that the Greeks have stolen our information and you know that the slave masters came behind that and stole you with this information and did a disservice to your people over 400 years, locking you in to this information, to these distractions that help keep you further from your soul. They uprooted you from your land. They cut off your roots from everything that you knew, burned up your libraries, all the. If we know all of that, see, we like to talk about this is the educated folks. We like to talk about this. If you know all of that, then why are you still entertaining the distractions and the holidays that are remnants of that? That are, I'm not even just going to call it remnants. They're key parts in keeping you locked in keeping you enslaved, keeping you in mental slavery, and a happy slave at that. That's a truth. But no one wants to talk about that. No one wants to see that, because when I say things like that, I'm the Debbie Downer. Right, Yasif? I'm the Debbie Downer. Right? Yeah, they vilify their energy. Ashe, Yasif. They vilify their own energy for their political capitalism. Yep, it's all that's why I'm saying it's consumerism, capitalism at its best, and it's such a major distraction. Most importantly, let me say that, because we could talk about capitalism, we could talk about all of this stuff, but most importantly, it is a distraction for your soul. Most importantly, you get to miss the cue. Another year. Imagine we get this every year. I have just been awakening to this over the past 2 years, to the respiriting season, to the truth of the winter solstice and the sun that dies in 3 days to rise again for your Christ consciousness. The sun rising. They robbed you of your conscious uprising to feed you a distraction of when they tell you this man was born. This is the nativity scene they don't want you to know about. They don't want you to know about the rebirth in your own consciousness. We get an opportunity to do that every year, and we've been robbed of it for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years. Not just from slavery, because they've been working on us before slavery. They've been working on us since the Greeks hit that big heist and turned Kemet into Egypt. So this has been in the making over thousands of years. So they've been working on robbing us from this. I don't know about you, but I feel like I found life. I found happiness again. I found what I needed to find. Or I should say, I feel found again of this information. And I don't want it to go to waste. So this is not just about, oh, just don't celebrate that. It's you got to know it for yourself. I could only tell you, but you got to know it for yourself. And when you see how detrimental it is, that when you take this time to play into that, even calling it, oh, it's just to get together for my family. Is your family doing their soul work? Or, because if not, it doesn't make any sense. You're still caught in the distraction. When are we going to want to break free? Out of that distraction, out of the religious distractions, people just jumping from the pot to the fire, from one thing to the next, and not following their soul's desire. Ashe? Right? Truth, buzu. Ashe. So this burning, this ain't for everybody. And like I said, I know it offends some people. And when they see it, some people be, there she go with that. But I ain't here for them. I don't care about them. Do what you do. Don't let what I do offend you. Because I damn sure as hell ain't letting what you do offend me. I call the truth and call out what I see. But it's not offending me. If anything, I'm just looking at it like, I don't want to call nobody a poor soul, but that's the thought in my head. I don't know what other word to call it. I just be like, ooh, sorry for them. You miss another year of connecting to your soul. You miss another year of having a conscious uprising and a sunrising, an ego death experience through the winter solstice that allows you to humbleize your ego after an entire 9 months of spiritual completion. That's what 9 is, spiritual completion. So that year is complete after the 9 months, and the next 3 months is for you to respirit. It's for respite. It's for rest, in which rest is to reflect, to elevate, to shift, and transcend. So this is giving us that opportunity to do that. Are you going to take that opportunity? That's all I'm saying. And I'm just sharing it with those who got eyes to see, this eye right here, and ears to hear. Do what you do, but know that this particular year is pivotal. We are in the middle of a 6-month window with Third Eye Atlas from September to March, marching right in to March, to spring, where it's going to come its closest point to Jupiter in March. So we on this bifurcation bridge. It's either you could find the bridge or not. It's that kind of time. So time like now, like no other. Like I said, this is what, 2 years I've been doing this with the whole calendar and hopping off the timeline. If you never heard of it before, this is why I say get the calendars. Tap into the calendars. If it don't gotta be this calendar, if you know of another calendar that goes by the true timeline of according to the months being aligned with the stars, then go with that. And start doing things differently. Don't make yourself feel like you left out, or I feel different. What's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with me. Things are changing and you being upgraded. Take the upgrade. Do something different. This year, instead of yelling out New Year, just be like, for me, it's a happy new month. I'm glad it's a new month for you, because that's what it is, a new month. Don't get caught into that the year is shifting yet and the year ain't shifting. But what I do use it as is because most of the people are on the, what do I call it, collective consciousness. Because that's where the collective consciousness, it does hold some kind of effect. So I learn how to read the energies through that. I learn how to say, okay, if this is where they're at, then this is what's happening. And you're always going to find the truth. Even in their lies of time, you're always going to be able to find the truth. So when they say it's 2026 and they're just now entering into a universal year of 10, for those of us on the 5D calendar, we've been at 10 all year, because we in 2017. Yeah, because when they bumped up your time to 8 years, we in 2017. So at this point, this is where the time kind of overlaps, and we share a universal year for 3 months until we shift in spring and we go into 2018. So for these 3 months, it's actually during this re-spiriting season and this reflecting time, it's actually a good time to bridge 3D, for 3D to find the bridge into the 5th dimension. That's what it is. It's really a higher opportunity for them to catch up. Because even though it looks like we're behind, we're really ahead of them. Because see, when you go by the infinite number of 9 and you're counting the dimensions of time through the infinite 9, there's a 9 cycle year. That's what this universal year is closing out. 9-year cycle. And entering into the next 1-year cycle. First year, because 10 is a 1. But we already entered it. So faithfully, you get what I'm saying. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but even though we're in 2017 and they're in 2026, where Gregorian calendar has put them in an infinite loop, an infinite lock. They locked y'all in because that's 8 years ahead. They're very strategic when they pick things. They strategically put you 8 years ahead of the Mayan and the Ethiopian calendar to lock you in their time. So even though they're 2026, they're behind when you go by the infinite number of 9, because we're already in the 1. And when equinox comes, we're going to be in the 2, because it's going to be what, an 11 when you count it up. The numbers of 2018 is going to equal 10, and it's going to equal 11, and that 11 is a 2. 1 and 1 is a 2. That's how you count the numbers. So we're going to be in the 2 universal year, and they're going to be in the 1. So this is a time where they get to catch up. Even though when you look with these 2 eyes, it looks like we're behind. If you look through this eye, we're actually ahead of them in time, in true time. So, just sharing that light with y'all. For those of us who do the calendar, when we do the calendar workshop, we'll go into that a little bit deeper, and we'll talk a little bit more about how to read the calendar and just time in and of itself, and how we're oscillating through time, because we are. Time feels like it's speeding up. Sometimes it's slowing down. You're looking around like, where the hell did the time go? But that's just what it is. When what you'll realize is when you're expanding, you're going to feel time kind of slow down for a little bit. And when you're constricting, by the time you look around, it's like where did time go? Because stuff that you're like constricted in your consciousness, and instead of expanding and maybe more flowing through it, you're still having probably some resistance in your thoughts and your feelings, so it kind of constricts. And that's the oscillating. We're all feeling it as we calibrate these frequencies. But let me leave that there, because I could just really go on and on and on and on about this stuff. It was enjoying. You want to share something?
Yeah.
What you got? She want to share something. Thank you so much. Hold on. Thank you so much. We're welcome. Buzu, buzu. That's Yasef saying thank you so much, beloved womb. Yes, man of womb. She looks just like you, conductor. Somebody say you look just like me. That's James. James say you look just like you. Choo, say choo, choo.
Choo choo.
What you want to say? Come to the picture. I'm about to close out.
I wanted to say that I realized how they make Christmas the best holiday in winter time, and winter is the respiriting season. And you said that kids are closer to spirit, so that's why they make toys.
To distract y'all, right?
Yeah.
You just sat and figured that out?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, they distracting us. They made it in winter season to throw us off
Yeah.
from our spirit, and the children are closest to the spirit. You got a point. So it's more dangerous to have them in tuned, because they're closer to the 5th dimension. They're closer to spirit, just period.
Yeah, so the adults are feeding on the kids.
So yeah, and the adults be feeding on the kids. That's why they gotta go buy gifts. That's how they look. I'm just being honest. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot the messenger. But I'm gonna say it, and some people ain't gonna like it. But a lot of adults feel like they gotta go buy these gifts because they feel guilty. They feel like a lot of guilt plays in that. A lot of guilt, or their own unhealed wounds within them. Things they didn't get, and they want to make sure the kids get all of this because they didn't have the best Christmas, and their own hurt feelings, their own inner child comes out and wants to do all of this for the children. So they're feeding off of the children. That's what we call spiritual, like feeding off of their spirits.
That's why they pretend to be the tooth fairy and and Santa
And
and the
Santa.
other things like that. Because the Tooth Fairy's not real, and Santa's not real, and then all the other things are not real.
Mm-hmm.
So they're just pretending.
Mm-hmm.
And probably when their kids find out, then they're probably going to be mad. They're going to be like, "You're lying to me the whole time."
Yeah, and then they're gonna get over it real quick, and then they're gonna turn to be liars just like their parents. That's what we all did. We found out they were lying, and then we turned out to be liars too. We learned to play the game. And we got our own hurt feelings too. So we just continue to play it out through these holidays, through guilt and shame and unhealed wounds. That's the story. That's how it goes, right? Yasif said, "Yes, I agree. They are closer. The children are closer, and that's why they solicit the children around this time, playing all these damn commercials and, oh my God, mommy, daddy, I want that." Yeah, solicitation, subliminal messages to tap into your subconscious and flood your subconscious with everything except what you're supposed to be doing, retrieving your memories.
If you had kids, don't spoil them.
Activating your memories, right? Yeah, if you have kids, don't spoil them.
Because
My
when
knee-
they get older, then
my-
they'll go to jail.
My knee is getting so hot from this fire. Fire. So that's a time right there. I'm going to call it time. So thank y'all for joining in the burning of the fire, the sun rising, that we are about to go to sleep now. Everybody getting up. They on the next day. Everybody on, what's the next day? Kwanzaa. So for those who entering into their Kwanzaa, happy Kwanzaa. Umoja is the first day. Umoja. Ujama, Moja. Oh, where can you find a calendar? Email me at akilatextry@gmail.com. AKILAH@gmail.com. If you want a calendar, email me. And we'll get that out to you as soon as possible. I just sent out the last batch. So the next set will go out whenever you order it. So you can email me there, and I'll get it to you. And you can Zelle through that email as well. It's $27 plus shipping. So probably about another $10 more, because I send it out myself, and the shipping is always at about $10-11. So email me and I'll give you more information on that. Anything else? Any other questions? Anybody got any questions, comments before I go? Y'all got 1, 2. Yeah, she is, Yasif. He's like, you using that divine mind.
Oh, thank you.
She said, thank you. Yes, she is. She's my what I call my spiritual baby. They all got a different piece of spirit in them, but this one, she be up in the stars. We got the same north node, south node, so she's very spiritually inclined. And she be bringing some stuff to me that be like, where did you get that? But I always process it because I know it's coming from somewhere. I don't never dismiss it. So with that, thank you all for joining the burning. What is it again? The burn fire. I had a thought bubble of pause right there. The burn fire, and do what you can to continue to escape and suction out of the matrix. All right, and I'm gonna see my eyes closing, so I'm gonna go ahead and get me some sleep and enjoy the rest of this day. So with that said, each one reach one, teach one. If you don't know where to start in your big beautiful heart. Shine your light from the inside out, and be the candle that lights the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Peace, love, and light. Hey, Dale just jumped in. I would say top of the clock, but we at the bottom of the clock right now. Hey, Dale, we missed you. I will message you later. Yes, Yasif, send me a message. Dale, we gotta touch base, tap in. I got that 5D calendar. And we getting ready for our new year in spring. So tap in when you can. And anyone else, feel free. I'm very reachable. You can reach me at my email. For those of you who know me, you can just go ahead and reach out. Peace, love, and light. Out.